My coworker comes up to me this morning. He says, I have a question for you. I said, well, I have an answer for you. And he says, you've been married a long time, right? And I said, yeah, I've been married a little over 12 years. Why? He said, I can't help but notice that you and your wife, Taylor, you never fight. And I said, oh, no, we don't ever fight. Never, never, never. And he says, well, what's your secret? Like, why don't you ever fight? And I said, well, to be honest with you, back when we first got together, she had never seen the Grand Canyon. She wanted to see it. So, I took her out to see the Grand Canyon, and she wanted to go down inside the Grand Canyon. So I said, sure. So we rented a few mules to go down in the canyon. Now, you got to realize, we've never fought before. So we took off on these mules down inside the canyon, and she's riding out in front of me, and the mule steps on a rock and almost throws her. And she leans over and grabs a hold of that mule and whispers in its ear, "That's one." And I was like, you okay up there? And she's like, yeah. So we keep going. A little over halfway down, the mule gets spooked by some birds flying out of a bush and almost throws her again. And she just grabs a hold of that mule and leans over and whispers in his ear, "That's two." And I'm like, okay. So we get almost down to the base of the canyon, and a couple hundred feet from it, and the mule trips over a branch and sure enough throws her. And before I could even get anything out of my mouth to see if she was okay, she jumped up, grabbed that branch, and beat that mule to death. And I was like, babe, holy crap, what the hell is you, what the hell was that for? What are you doing? And she turned and looked at me, and she goes, "That's one." And yeah, we haven't fought since, not one time. Very happy. Very, very happy.